By popular demand, we're going to have a look at Kelly Oubre's incredible 6 dunks in the first quarter of the recent Hornets game. That's got to be close to a record. Every 3-man split has 3 players. 1 player popping out, 1 player going towards the basket, and then 1 player screening everyone they can. So in this case, Steph and Ubre do this funny twirl move. Steph gets a little bit of a bump on Ubre's man. Ubre is going to come around and get a second screen from Looney. So now Ubre's gotten 2 screens and he's curling around. Steph is going to pop out. There's the dive. It's pretty awkwardly played by the Hornets. Ubre gets a very nice dunk. Let's just go back and see what happened there. Ubre's defender is LaMelo Ball. He's been hit twice by the screen, so he's going to be trailing and he needs help. But Looney gets to put another screen on Steph's man. Steph's man is going to follow Steph. Steph is creeping around this side of the screen. Ubre is cutting this way. LaMelo is not going to switch at all, so he's going to follow Ubre. These guys are on a collision course, and you'll see they actually bump into each other, which is no good. Shouldn't this man come over here to cover Ubre? That would be a really good idea. But this man seems to think that his responsibility is Looney. He does not seem at all interested in switching. The Hornets have 2 of their men running into each other. This person says, "This is not my department." He's standing upright, and he's going to let Ubre just run right by him for a dunk. Look at Draymond shaking his head at the end. He's kind of shaking his head like, "Man, you got to cover that play better." Okay, next play. This might be a direct play from the Spurs motion offense. See, the ball swings across the top. This is called a UCLA cut. The legendary John Wooden at UCLA ran it so distinctively that this school has become synonymous with this give and go play. Someone at the top here, you do a give and go to a man on the wing here. The Draymond will pass over to the wing. He's going to cut straight to the post. Steph is going to give him a back screen, and then he's going to get the ball back. So that's the UCLA cut. It's a give and go, and you get a back screen from the top down to the post. So in the Warriors offense, whenever someone goes to the post, you throw them the ball. Usually they look pass first. Steph and Kelly Oubre, I don't know if it was planned or improvised. Either way, it's great. They do a 2-man split. 1 person pops out, 1 person goes to the basket. You look at division of labor. It's a lot nicer if Steph can be the one popping out and Oubre the one diving to the basket. I don't know if you can tell, but Steph is getting just the littlest bump on LaMelo here. Maybe Steph's man should have switched over, but the Hornets are not doing any kind of switching, it looks like. So nice pass from Draymond. LaMelo is trailing Oubre. He has no chance to stop this. Gordon Hayward is very slowly meandering into the play. He has no chance either. Okay, this play is a stagger screen across the top for Steph. The Hornets are going to defend this pretty poorly. Maybe the worst defense of this I've seen all year. You can see there's an amazing, I'm not going to say it's easy at all to defend this play, because the 3 defenders have to coordinate switching to 3 different people. These 3 defenders are clearly not on the same page because they all decided to defend Steph. You always hear about 2 men going to Steph. Here's a case where 3 men go to Steph. You kind of awkwardly have 2 rollers rolling free. So Steph has almost too many people to pass it to. In fact, I thought Draymond and Wiseman were going to run into each other, but they managed to avoid that calamity. So Steph does get the ball over. Oh, they almost do run into each other. The typical NBA defense is when someone is rolling free to the basket, one of the low people have to help, and it's usually the low person on the opposite side of the ball, so the weak side. Gordon Hayward is rotating. This man is going to stunt, take a swing at the ball, and recover right back to his man. When Hayward rotates over, that's going to leave a certain somebody in this corner open to just run the baseline free to the basket. There's the rotation. Draymond is putting extra sauce on this pass, a little extra delicious spin on it. Very artistic. This play looks like it's supposed to be a swing across to Draymond and Wiseman is supposed to post up, but a funny thing happens along the way. In the corner here, you have Steph and Ubre running their own little 2-man split. One of them dives to the basket, one of them pops out. And Steph is going to loop around Ubre to use him as a screen. Both of these defenders think that Steph is getting the ball on a pin down, and they both jump out to intercept the pass, which leaves Ubre completely unguarded. And Draymond, with a very Nice, delicate pass to get the ball to Ubre. LaMelo has been victimized by a bunch of these plays. It's only been 10 minutes into the game and he's been dunked on 4 times or something. I don't know what happened at the beginning of this play, but you can see LaMelo is arguing with the referee about it. He's miming, probably, hey, I got fouled. Oh, I can see there's also a coach over here. He's outraged, cactus outrage. The point is LaMelo should be running back top speed instead of trying to get the call. So if everyone stays cool on the Hornets, things are under control. LaMelo can pick up Draymond. This man is covered. This man is covered. Someone's over here to cover Steph. There's not an advantage at this very minute. But if LaMelo takes a couple more seconds to argue with the ref, that's going to cause this subtle disadvantage. This defender is wondering, what the heck do I do? I was with Ubre, but Draymond is dribbling over here, and it does not look like LaMelo is going to be able to stop Draymond. Someone has to stop the ball. So it is a little bit of a tricky situation for the defense. So this poor defender decides, okay, I'm going to pick up Draymond. You only live once. Someone else behind me is going to pick up my guy. He is making motions. Someone should come pick this guy up. Ubre is trying not to call attention to himself. He's trying to be very zen because this fellow's guarding Draymond. This fellow's guarding Wiseman. LaMelo's guarding nobody. This fellow's guarding Steph. Hayward is guarding Bazemore. Ubre is very happy with this state of affairs. If only someone will notice that he's completely open. And since Draymond has the ball, someone will notice. Nice pass. This is an interesting sideline out-of-bounds play. You have Draymond coming over here to take the inbounds, and it looks like it's just going to be a pitch back. As soon as Draymond gets it, Steph's going to cut here, and he's going to get this handoff right back, which is an action the Warriors have been really emphasizing this year. Draymond with the ball, Steph comes over, there's the handoff, right? Wrong, it's a keeper. Usually in these keeper plays, the keeper will try to drive all the way to the basket. But to be honest, the Warriors have started to get scouted out, and people are onto these fake handoffs. So, for instance, you see a defender here on Draymond reacts very quickly to the fake handoff, and he's reached out a hand, and it looks like he's holding Draymond's arm, saying, I need you, brother. We're all humans. We're all in this together. And I don't think he's going to let Draymond drive. So the normal play would have Draymond driving and drawing this defender to help. The Warriors are going to shortcut that and just have Ubre directly cut around the defender and get a pass. Beautiful bounce pass and the defender. You know, it does not look like this should be a dunk, right? I mean, there's a defender right there. But I guess this Kelly Oubre guy is very springy and likes to dunk. So that's the story of how Ubre dunked the Hornets 6 times in the first quarter.